Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Ogre Battle. It's also extremely hot. Hopefully you're not hearing the air conditioner running in the background, but I do special audio processing to hopefully kill that sound. But anyway, if you do hear it, I'm sorry. I'm also sorry that it's been a hot minute since I've recorded, although I think this is coming out as scheduled. But I ran into a problem in the last episode. See, we're about to go into the city of Diaz Pola, assuming I'm pronouncing that correctly. And Diaz Pola is the stage that has been the problem this entire time. There is something you have to do in Diaz Pola. You have one chance to do it. You must do it on your first visit. Your main leader must have 55 alignment and so on and so on. If you don't have all those conditions met, you will never be able to get the best ending. So I attempted to try these other stages, but with the original file, Pyro was so OP and so under alignment that I wasn't able to pull it off. But I've gone back, I replayed the last 3 levels. The army looks a little different, but not that much different. But now Pyro has an alignment of 76 because I abused some game mechanics. I did not cheat, but for a little while I had Pyro in a unit by his lonesome, and I just sent him in a pogrom forest and had him just murder a bunch of ghosts and skeletons, which shot his alignment up to 76. Now we're going to need to keep it nice and high for the ending, but right now, because it's over 55, I just want to try to get this stage out of the way, and then we can try to bring it up even higher as we get a bit closer to the end of the game. Not that that's coming anytime soon. We still have quite a ways to go, but, you know, just planning for the future and trying to future-proof against some issues. So most of the units are where they were, roughly. We have a few different units or a few new units. We've got Selena over here. She's a bit different now. Marion is our princess rather than Christina, but she's generally the same as she was before, although she's got a cleric now. She's got an angel and canopus in the front row, so you'll get to know everybody again soon. Alright, so we're going to head over to Diaz Pola to try to get that requirement out of the way. Chapter 10, Prisoner. Norn was ordained a monk in her youth. She was the first shaman to see right through the sage Rashidi, who had her transferred to the rural area of Diaz Pola. She blames herself for making her country fall into the dark hands of Rashidi. She lost her lover Debonair to the rebel forces. Her resentment against the rebels never faded away. She's going to challenge the rebels in this region. Yeah, she doesn't hate what we stand for, just the fact that we beat the piss out of her boyfriend, so hopefully she forgives us. I've taken some notes as well. I've been a good boy, a good strategist. So we've got 22 enemy units in this fight, and I've written down everybody's levels, so I will always be able to deploy the weakest ones. So, Tess, you are going first, although you've got a weird... Ugh, man, Tess is she's in kind of a bad way here. Let's put Tess along the river here. If I can get my cursor to behave itself. Alright, so that was Unit 13. No, it wasn't. It was Unit 10? Who was Tess? Oh, I went backwards. She's Unit 17. Alright, so then the next lowest is Unit 14, which is Ash. So let's try to capture these 3 towns here, and we'll leave these 2 alone for the moment. So let's get everybody who is not a flyer over here. Alright, so that was Unit 14. Next lowest is Unit 13. That's Willis. Same place there, buddy. Next one is going to be Unit 10. That's I. Same place. Okay, next is going to be Lawns. He needs to get over here and actually take the town. How many units is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to want 2 to stay back, so I can dispatch 3 more, I guess. Let's see, we need Unit 16 to be out. That's Aisha. We need Unit 15 to be out. That's Lion. And then I'm going to need a high sky unit of some kind. So let's see if that's Unit 9. Selena, no, she's Mountain. Unit 6 is Sherritt. Yes, he's high sky. Excellent. And then... So then we will dispatch Selena, but she's going to run defense. She's going to just kind of hang out back here. Oh, actually, since she's a mountain type anyway, let's bring her over here. I'm going to change one of the units that is plains. Let's see. I is Unit 10. She is level 9. Not any of the level 9s, because the level 9s need experience. Let's see. Lion, 15. You're what type? Plains type. Okay, perfect. So you need to just stay home. The reason we're keeping these two units back is they are going to guard Pyro. That way, if any enemy units come after us this direction, they're going to have to go through one of our other units before Pyro gets engaged. We still don't want Pyro to fight until he's on level with everybody, and right now he is the second most powerful unit in our army. So we do not want him out there. We actually don't even want Lons out there, because Lons is also level 12. But we need Lons to capture some cities, because I don't think I have anyone else who's that high of alignment, right? Let's see. Yep, Lons is still the highest alignment unit. So he needs to be the one to capture towns, and then everyone else can do whatever they need to do. So I'm curious how... Yeah, I'm curious how our girl is going to get over there. Tess is a mermaid. Her unit is 3 mermaids and an octopus, which has been a fairly decent water unit. Okay, so she's sticking to the rivers and the lakes that she's used to. I'm sorry, I'm a 90s child. Okay, so good. That's what I want to see. Okay. Great. That's also what I want to see. I want to see the reputation meter tank. It's not like I'm going for the best ending or whatever. Ever since you rebels came, I heard Norn took control of the Empire's troops. I thought Norn liked the rebels. Yeah, see, it's not about... She's just mad that Debonair lost, because I think she thinks Debonair's dead, but Debonair is much alive. He's just not here right now. He retreated. Alright, Aisha and Sherritt, please move into this town. And Sherritt is going to be the pursuit unit if we're able to push enemies back. Meanwhile, the enemies here are showing exactly why I set up this little barricade. I don't want Pyro to engage. I was looking over the footage, and this is where we tanked his alignment. Several stages ago, some of the enemies slipped through and Pyro engaged, but he was already stronger, and so that's where his alignment just absolutely tanked. So this way, Pyro is still there, just in case these enemies wind up being too strong. But hopefully he will not need to fight, at least at first. And, oh shoot, I turned off animations. Meant to turn those back on. So far, what a weird formation they've got. I mean, clerics in the front, that's like, they're expecting me to have evil creatures. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh, come on, dragons, you've got to land your shots. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, Pyro might get involved sooner than we wanted him to. Well, the clerics aren't doing much, but the wizards are hitting awfully hard. If our dragons would actually land their attacks, we'd be fine. Come on, man. You're not that low of level. Oh my god, really? That's pathetic. Get over there, quick, quick. Alright, that's good. We're getting somewhere. Damn it, don't let the alignment go down. I'm having such bad luck with cards. I heard Norn was demoted to this area because she criticized Rashidi. Maybe she will cooperate with you rebels. Yeah, maybe. Alright, hold on, hold that thought. Alright, so Ash, you need to move into the town that was just liberated. We're going to hold the front line here. And Willis, you need to also move into the town that was just liberated. And then, who's the third one here? You need to move just ahead of this town. And then she can take it once Lons has that town. Okay, so... yeah, Selena is now... yeah, Selena's about as close as she can be to the corner. Alright, Selena's engaging. So, by having the high sky units deeper up front, if we do manage to knock out a unit's leader, but not finish them off, we should be able to quickly cut them off and take them down. Alright, come on, Selena, let's do this. Okay. God, why are we... oh, it's because it's a freaking Hawkman. That's why we're having trouble. Oh, jeez. Alright. Oh, I forgot. I always forget how freaking hard it is to hit Hawkman and Ravenman. They're so dipsy. That's not a word. Even in Ogre Battle 64, a full team of Hawkmen are very hard to defeat. Just because they will dodge frickin' everything you throw at them. Okay. That's a little positive. Okay. I think we're gonna lose this one too. So this is the trouble you run into with Ogre Battle. Pyro could probably handle this unit. There we go. Even if we lose, we're fine. Pyro could probably handle this unit, but you don't want one unit. You don't want one allied unit to do all the work, or they're going to get too powerful. It's a very interesting balance you have to do in this game. I love it. All right. So the only problem with having a unit forward like this is they don't automatically heal, but so it goes. We'll work with that. Where is she going? That's strange. I don't know where that cleric's going now. Oh, God. 4 units are on their way to the main area. I don't know if they are going after Pyro specifically, after the headquarters, or if that's just where they're heading until they find somebody. Ugh, it's going to be a little tough. It almost makes me want to put Pyro on just behind the front line rather than all the way back at headquarters. This is also not looking good. Yeah, the amount of damage we're doing isn't that much. The enemies are starting to be a bit stronger, which is good for us, because it's going to get everybody's alignments raised. It just means we're going to struggle to fight occasionally, but we have an advantage the AI doesn't. We can actually heal ourselves, whereas the AI cannot, unless they retreat entirely. We have items, though, and we should have plenty of items to get us through. But we are 3 to 4 levels down from where the enemy is, and this is where it's kind of biting us. Although we won that one. Wait, he's only got 2? He only has 1 dragon and 1 knight? How strange. Lons, why aren't you moving? You're not Lons. Lons, why didn't I give you the order to go take this town? Go take this town, Lons. We got shit to do, buddy. Wow, holy crap, he is booking it now that he got his orders. Why don't you hunt down this unit? I don't know why they're just standing there, but you may as well go on the offense here. I mean, why else do you exist? Yeah, so I've started looking at the wiki to take notes on how many enemy units we will face in any given situation. I believe the maximum you will ever face, aside from the final fight, is 25. The final fight, there's effectively infinite. Here, there's only 22, so I'm gonna be ready with my little tally marks to make sure we start taking these dudes out. These dragon's pretty tough. He's just not taking that much damage. Not bad. Yeah, no kill shots, though. Okay. Although, we pushed this unit south, so I think I can still move into position over to the west and cut off its retreat. Okay, that's useful. I don't like that the reputation meter is a bit lower than it was in previous stages. Just a bit. It's not too bad, but we've got to be a little careful. The imprisoned people didn't commit any serious crimes. They just criticized Endora and Rashidi and were thrown into jail. In the capital, whoever criticizes the government will go straight to prison. Well, that's not good. Whoa, hold on. Alright, why don't you move... See if you can cross the river. See if you'll actually get to cross the river there. Oh, sweet. And I don't think that unit was moving, so we might be fighting on the plains, which will help I out. Yeah. Alright, this will be simple. Simple mop-up duty. Perfect. Come on, don't miss. Thank you. Done. Alright. Wow, and we didn't get any level ups out of that. Alright, so, stop. I need you to take the southern or the camp in the southern city. And then Lawns, I need you to move to the northern city. And then Shadit, I need you to come back down south, or Sherrit. That way he can move quickly to cut off the enemy retreat. And then you, where exactly are you going? That's actually perfect. Okay. So we've started off well. Now we're just going to have to absorb some damage while the enemy decides to shift themselves around. Stop yelling at me, Windows 10 pop-ups. I'm busy. Alright. Yeah, I think we're alright, because now we've got a little line formed. So now the question is, where is the enemy going to go? Yeah, okay, so see, here comes one of the enemy units. Ow. Well, I'm curious where he's going, but I guess I need to do this first. So, hold on a minute here. Selena, luckily, is going to be fighting in her best area, that is the mountains, and so is Lion, since he's plains. So, we're strategically in the right spot. The question will be, can we survive the attacks that are going to be coming after us? Since our levels are a bit on the low side. Okay, good solid shot. So far it's about even. Now we're definitely winning the fight. My high sky units are going to wind up being a little OP due to pursuing and finishing off enemy units, but hopefully our weaker units can still get some levels out of this. Okay, good deal. Sherrit can go finish them off if necessary. Yeah, we should have won this fight. Awesome. Alright. So far, so good. Let me pause, you piece of shit. Alright, so we're going to hold the line, and I'll check back in once we have a little bit of progress somewhere. It's going to take a hot minute. Selena finished that unit off, so there's 1 down, 21 to go. Meanwhile, the enemies are trying a maneuver here. Or did I take a second unit down already? Yes, I took that first unit down with the dragon and the such. Why is this unit retreating when... Oh, we took out there later. Anyway, okay, 2 units down, 20 to go. And I don't know what this dude's doing, because there's no stamina in this game, so... I don't know why he checked that town before doing anything. Tess, meanwhile, is in good shape, and should be fighting in the water, so this should be nice and simple. Sometimes I forget to do my tick marks. When I was replaying the last stage, there were also 22 enemies, and I missed a unit or two that we actually took out at some point. Alright, anyway, We're holding the line. So far, everything's going fine. Looks like the samurai wants to try to skirt Lion and go after Pyro. Can't let that happen. We need to keep Pyro's alignment nice and high. Now, this enemy unit has 3 samurai. I think samurai are considered evil or at least neutral characters. Oh, they're all level 12? Wow, Pyro's on level then. That means Lion here is 3 levels down. Seems like that's about the limit. Once you're more than 3 levels difference, then it's pretty much domination on one side or the other. But we've got to just keep working, because otherwise our guys are never going to level up. So Lion's got to take his beatings, and we've got to use our items and try to keep this going so he can get a few kills under his belt. Come on, Lion. Come on, dragons. Dragons! It doesn't help if you miss. Ah, you both suck. This unit that is harassing Pyro and Lion is being very annoying. I'm gonna have to try to just chase it down with Lion. See, the enemy gets one thing that you do not have. If they go to any city, they will immediately revive whoever goes down without cost. So, even though we took down the front 2 samurai of this unit, and I think we took down that right Amazon as well, he managed to get back to a city and was able to revive all of them. So, he's continuing his pursuit. So what we're going to have to do is we are going to have to cut his path off from the city if he starts to retreat. This one unit is going to cause us some problems. Luckily, it can't level up, but it is costing us a lot in items right now, since I keep having to burn Kironks just to keep Lion up. And unfortunately, Tess's unit was not able to finish off the unit she was dealing with, so we still only have 2 kills right. Yep, there he goes. He's heading to the city. Alright, so we need to try to cut him off, because if he gets to that city, then those samurais are going to come back. But again, we've got our Kironks, so we can... Like, we're going to be fine. We'll survive this, but this fight is costing us a lot of money in terms of the items we're going to have to buy to replace what we're burning here. Not to mention that our army is fairly expensive because we have a lot of exotic units. And so we're having to pay... We're operating the war at a loss right now. We aren't liberating enough towns to turn a profit at the moment. So I'm going to need to stick around after we secure everything for a minute to get a little bit more cash, but that also damages the reputation meter if you hang around too long. So it's a very strange state we're in right now. Come on, dragons, land your attacks. No, don't lose. The hell is wrong with you? Well, we somehow won that anyway. Okay, well, I guess we'll just still have to keep an eye on that unit, because he's going to want that city. Yeah, alright, he's fine. Selena was able to defend Pyro totally fine down there. I don't know if the enemy is going to continue sending units southeast to Pyro. So, also, that samurai does not have much left, because he keeps injuring himself with his sonic strikes. And he's really done a number on Lion, but he's got nothing left. And now he's dead. Well, that's good. That way, now they're finally leaderless. Come on. Amazons aren't that fast. Or agile. There we go. There we go. There's another unit down. Alright, there's 3 down. 19 to go. And level ups. That's what I want to say. That's what we need. Alright, hold on. Alright, Lion, return to your position. Get near Pyro. And then, what is happening up here? A bit of a mess. Okay, 3 units have skirted our little line of defense. Tess is now engaging. Tess is having some problems, too. Tess is leveling up her octopus and a couple of her mermaids, but her leftmost mermaid is getting the ever-loving shit beaten out of her. So I may have to give her an item or something to try to defend her from all of these attacks right now. See, if they keep just attacking the No, go away! Stop Windows pop-ups. Well, this one isn't so bad. Now we're actually doing some damage here. Yeah, Wizard Lightning is doing a lot of damage to my poor mermaids, but... well, looks like they've got this one in hand. But it helps that the enemy has a really stupid formation right now. Okay, that should be level ups. For one of them. Alright, fair enough. They're probably going to run. Oh no! Tess knocked them right into I. That's fantastic. I has no, or the enemy has no chance to recover themselves. Alright, so the enemy wizard should go down pretty easily. But I won't be able to finish this unit off. Alright, well, I mean, this is the way it's gonna go until we reduce their numbers a bit. The enemy seems fairly content on what they're doing. So I'm going to grab lands, and we're going to head over to... where'd lands go? Oh, he's up here, isn't he? Yeah. We're going to head over to the shop city, which I believe is this one. That way we can start getting some items together. Yes, it's that one. Oh, Selena's engaging. Yeah, alright. Yeah, because now I'm getting worried about the reputation meter, because we don't want that to fall too far. So, yeah, always something to worry about with this game. Lanza's fighting another configuration that we've seen before, but it occurs to me that we've got a minor problem with this formation. It's considered a very dishonorable act to attack or kill clerics and shamans. And especially given that Lanza's on their level, this might be doing more harm than good for Lans, because this might be damaging their team's alignment. I'll check again once we've cleared this fight, but I need to get Sherrod involved over here. Because remember, the only alignments we really care about are Pyro's unit and Lanza's unit. And then maybe a third one to help capture towns. But everyone else can be evil as hell. It doesn't matter. But Lans cannot be, so let's check Lans' numbers real quick. Now, he's still got 100 alignment. 95, 99, 96, 97. Alright, he's fine. I was worrying about nothing. Alright, but since we're here anyway, Sherrod has sort of taken a position here because we made this unit here leaderless, so I'm trying to figure out where they're going exactly. But Sherrod needs to sort of get involved here, because... I mean, by the time I get over there, that unit will be gone, but I need to get Sherrod back up north. I was trying to outflank them, and I think I made that maneuver a little too soon. Yeah, we're just going to have to let that unit go. So Lans is going to be out on an island over here by himself, figuratively. Yeah, look at that. We just lost $16,000 from the day's work. As long as I have at least 100,000 to 150,000 when we start a fight, it's not a big deal. Oh, everyone's alignment goes up in Lanza's unit. Hell yeah. I don't want the card, though. Ever since you rebels came, I heard Norn took control of the Empire's troops. I thought Norn liked the rebels. Yeah, we're getting there. Alright, so... there's Sherrod. Whoa. I need you to go here. I need you to skirt that enemy. There you go, buddy. I don't know where the fuck he thinks he's going. He's probably going after Lans. So I missed the unit that was retreating, apparently. I need to sort of keep an eye on what's going on over here. I really don't like how thin my line is there. I think I'll move Sherrod back into the town and try to have him back up I here, because I is not awfully strong. I mean, their two clerics in the front aren't going to do anything, but... that dude didn't do much of anything either. Curious how this one's going to go. As long as our wizards can do a little bit of damage, we'll be fine. As long as our knights actually hit their attacks. Yeah, alright, we'll be fine. We've taken down 8 enemy units by my count, and now we have a new wrinkle, as Lons here is getting the ever-loving crap kicked out of him now, or at least he has a lot of attention that he shouldn't have. So I need to shift one of my flyer units over there. I don't know if I've got any in the area. Oh, geez. Well, time to try 7 boots. Because, okay, she isn't doing a whole lot. Place the cursor to the location. Okay, cool. So, we're going to send her over here. That way she can back up Lons, or actually, since I need her to get some levels... Yeah, Lons is at level 13. He needs to kind of get away from this. So I'm going to send him back a step, so he's still right there and can step in as necessary. And meanwhile... I thought I had another high sky unit out, but I guess I don't. Well, Willis, you've just volunteered. Alright, so Willis will send him over to the shop town. And we'll shift one of the units here. Whichever one is not I, so I guess it's Ash. We'll send Ash up here to guard the temple. Meanwhile, Tess is in an interesting position because she is knocking these 2 units back, and she had cut off their means of escape, but they pushed her back once. So she's in a bit of a problem. Sherritt's right here, so he can help out. But once we take these 2 units out, I can shift Sherritt to the west, and we'll be able to keep the pressure on him, even though they're sending units to the shop town down here. I know why they're doing it. It's because the town is right next to the enemy capital, so they're doing this basically out of desperation, which is good strategy, but we kind of need to help Lons out. We don't want him to... I mean, it's great his alignment is so high, and even though he's only 1 level up, I don't think he's going to be too damaged on his alignment, even if he starts taking out clerics, but we still want to minimize the damage, and since Lons is as powerful as he is, there's no reason to be here. We need to just take a step back and let some of the weaker units handle the city. Tess is about to finish off another unit, and she has definitely come into her own. She was really struggling for a minute, but the mermaids have all leveled up into Nixies. They are ridiculously powerful now, and they hit all enemies when they engage, like that. I think that's Unit 10 to die. It's either Unit 10 or Unit 9. I may have miscounted. But either way, we're going to send Tess over west, because she is so powerful now that she could actually be involved in this situation. As long as I think if the Nixie is off of the water, then she doesn't get that ice ability. So we have to keep her parked in the sea. But that's fine. She's ridiculously powerful. All of the advice I had seen had said that water units are a bit too specialized, because the upgraded octopus, for example, turns into a kraken, and he gets different moves depending on whether he's on the sea or in the water, which is fair enough that, you know, depending on the make of your army, sometimes you don't want specialist units, sometimes you want more general units that can be used wherever, but I personally like specialist units because they are absurdly powerful. Just, you have to know how to use them correctly, but if you do know how to use them, you can really do some damage. So having 2 water units in our group, and that's Blackburn and Tess, we should be able to set up in any ocean area, or even an area like this one that just has rivers and a small lake near the enemy nearby. We should be able to just trash anyone we come to, which is good for us. So Tess is on her way to the west, and I'm going to leave Sherritt where he is, because Willis is on his way. Now, Sherritt is a high sky, and would be a good pursuit unit, but I think there might be another enemy or two somewhere between the line we've established and Pyro, And so I want to keep a high sky unit there for pursuit if necessary. Although, I mean, for all I know, we've taken everyone down to that point. So we have 12 units to go, or possibly 13. I will check back in once we get Tess in position, or if something weird happens in the interim. Since we have 2 units coming to the west, I'm going to shift Alon's east and try to grab some of these towns we don't have yet. Need to get that reputation meter up. Now, there is one thing I haven't been doing, and I bet I have a comment or two about it at the moment, somewhere. As I record this, episode 4 just went up, and I haven't seen this, but just in case. So, if you wait to liberate towns until after the stage, that's okay. You can do that and still gain reputation as long as you're using a high alignment unit. So, if we need to rush through a stage, specifically to try to minimize the damage to hanging around too long, it's doable. However, the reason I tend not to do that is if you come to a stage later, you don't get any additional money out of it. So I tend to wait in a town to build up some cash, or wait in a map to build up some cash the first time I'm there, rather than waiting until after we've cleared the boss to liberate everything. There is one stage that's not doable, but that's much later in the game and requires a little bit of a special strategy to handle. In this case, I tend to, for most maps, I tend to hang around and build up my cash until I take a reputation hit, and then I'll finish off a stage. But it doesn't matter. Meanwhile, we've got this problem here. Selena keeps knocking out leaders, but she's not able to pursue. Ooh, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Because this fight's happening on the plains. I was thinking Tess was going to zip along the river mostly, but I guess not. Anyway, I've just lost my thought. Can they don't do Ice Storm when... Oh, they do Ice Storm when they're not on the water. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, this is going to be easy. I mean, I don't know if we'll be able to finish them, but we certainly are going to do a shitload of damage. Look at all those hit points. Oh, all I needed was some Nixies. Man, those early days are rough. This is also why I said earlier, I think in the last mission, maybe the one before, levels are not the only thing in this game, because every character's fighting ability, their skill, their specific attack is tied to their class. So you can have 3 level whatevers, you can have 3 high-level characters, but if they only get 1 attack each, you may not accomplish much. Whereas with here, even if the Nixies are a bit under-leveled, since they hit everybody, they will do enough damage total that they will usually win fights. These are the units I prefer using as pursuit units or finisher units, because they can hit everybody, and the total amount of damage is usually nice and high. Whereas if you need targeted attacks against a leader, for example, that's when you need to use different classes. And that Nixie might go down because I didn't heal her between. Never mind. If they take out that dragon, she'll be... Yep, there we go. Alright, never mind. She'll be safe. I'll still have to heal her up after this, but... Yeah. Tess. Tess, you started this off as being specialized and weak, and now you're specialized and also generally extremely strong. And you just gain levels. That's unit number 11 that we've taken down. So it's not going to be long... Not the ethereal flute. It's not going to be long before we're able to finish the job here. Like I said, I'm just more concerned about how long this is going to take us, because Selena keeps knocking back enemies, but she's not able to finish the job. Is this the city I need to get to? Give me 1 second here. I don't like the death card. Yes, there she is. Okay, so this is Pasha. If you don't talk to her at alignment 55 or more, you cannot get the best ending. Sob, mommy, daddy. What's wrong, little girl? Yeah, that's my normal voice. Look at my sick abs. Don't worry, little girl. My abs will save the day. Mommy is sick and I need a golden beehive to heal my mom. Is it too expensive? It is too expensive for us to go get it at the store. So Daddy went to... He went out to get the beehive. I get it. But he's not back and Mommy's dying. Please find Daddy and bring Mommy a golden beehive. Yes. I see. I will help you. I promise. Thank you. Okay, so that is what I did not do the last time. So what I need to do... If a player answers yes, send a unit northeast of Pelagoo to a hidden Roshian temple. Okay, let's get the map here. I know you guys are probably just seeing a still screen, and I apologize for that. Okay, I see where that is. So now, let's use, share it. So he can go to that hidden Roshian temple, which is right here. We're gonna send some devils into a Roshian temple. Everything will be fine. And we'll finish that quest. Now, this isn't going to immediately trigger the best ending or anything, but it'll take us one step closer, and we won't be shutting Posha out of our whole situation. Apparently, if you don't come to that city the first time you see the map, or if you don't go there with a high enough alignment, Posha just doesn't show up, because she shows up and she doesn't like strangers, so she just kind of leaves you alone and you don't talk to her, and then that's sort of it. And the reason that you need her is kind of stupid, so if you're watching this and don't know and don't want spoilers, try to remember Posha, and try to remember that this is going to be one of the stupidest quests ever to get something highly important. Just remember that. Just take my word for it how dumb this is. But at least it'll be dumb in an entertaining way. You're about to see Tess being an excellent finisher again as she engages an enemy, I believe, on the water. Yeah. So you're about to see why she is such a great finisher unit. When you're against 5 enemies. Oh, look at that. Tess, you have become the MVP. You were struggling for a hot minute, but once we got 3 Nixies in the team, forget it. Alright, now our octopus friend should be able to finish this off. We don't give 2 shits about their alignment. Excellently done. Look at that. 5 units dead. Level ups around? 2 level ups, not bad. I don't think our boy is ready to be a Kraken yet, though. Let's see. Nope, not yet, but I'm sure he's on his way. In order to level up a class, it's not just level. Although I think it's generally, there's going to be a level minimum, but there's usually also a stat minimum. Like, for example, in order to have knights, the units in question have to be high alignment. This is another reason why every few stages I look over everybody's numbers, because sometimes just over the course of the fighting, we're going to wind up having, say, a knight with a very low alignment, and the next level up from knight is paladin, but without a high alignment, he'll never get there. So sometimes, for example, if you see a knight with high alignment, or low alignment, then the best thing to do is level him back down to fighter, and then level him back up to ninja, samurai, something like that, so you can get him on a different track. Whereas with, I think the beasts, it doesn't matter. So, oh, wait, better make a tick mark on my thing. There's unit number 12 that's dead. Or is that... Actually, it's 13, because I wasn't counting the first one that she took out. But we found the Roshian Temple. Hooray! Alright, what do you say, Sherrit? You're gonna have to stay there, by the way. Just in case any enemy decides to come down there. I lose my high sky unit, but that's... whatever. Yes, I will keep the card. Actually, no, I won't keep the card. A few days ago, a dead body was found close to our temple. Seems like he was attacked by the bees when he took the beehive. Here, I will give it to you. I don't have any use for this. Well, poor Posha is not in a good place now. Alright, so somebody told me in the comments that if I take a unit and just tell them to go to the city, it still counts as them revisiting it. I don't have to take them out and then back in. We'll see if... Yep, that is true. A golden beehive! You found my dad! Thank you, Mommy will be better now. I want to become your wife when I grow up. I mean, this is why I do YouTube. I'm doing it to get laid and get a very large harem. Of course, Posha is probably wildly underage based on the way she talks, but I'm just gonna go ahead and take the compliment. I'll give you my Centol Demon. It's my good luck charm. Great, thank you. Alright, now, before I do anything else, I want to see what I'm doing here. Let's see. Okay. Return the Golden Beehive to receive a Centol Demon. This retrieval quest must be done to get the best ending. If I remember right, the Centol Demon is not part of this. Yeah, I think I have to give the Centol Demon to some other dude to do a thing, but that has nothing to do with the best ending. The reason we needed that for the best ending was because we have to talk to Posha later. Right now it doesn't matter. That dude's trying to skirt us. Lance, take him out.
Fight it out.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to Posha much later in the future, and she's going to wind up helping us out indirectly with a really stupid situation that'll help us get closer to the best ending. So right now we're fine. I'm going to look up what Centol Demons do. I don't remember. To tell you how far along Tess is, Unit 17, she started at level 9. She's at level 14. She's actually getting too powerful. I'm going to leave her here. I shouldn't, but I'm going to leave her out because she's able to quickly end fights ridiculously well. But she's going to be benched for a while after this because we don't want her to get too strong. But she will be a very good unit if we need a defender in the water for any future needs. Look at that amount of damage she's doing. It's absurd. Yeah, wow, she probably won't be able to finish this group off. Yeah, nope, she won't be able to, because unless he's actually able to kill each enemy with one strike. Let's see how he does. Oh, he might do it. Nope, that'll do it. Because I don't think he'll be able to do enough damage to take her out in one shot. Close. Nope, but he did make him leaderless. Yeah, I might actually wind up pulling her back. Never mind. If she hits level 15 by the time she's out of here, I'm going to have to pull her back. Because she is... And she's probably going to do it. Looking at the fact that she's about to engage another unit. Let's see what I'm dealing with. I don't remember this configuration. Since I've got Sherrit... Well, I need to bring Sherrit up. I guess I could unleash one of our other units. Who's a bit, Oh my god. Holy shit. Wow. Get him, Octopus. Unbelievable. Alright, that's unit number 17, I think, that went down. So I think they've only got 5 more. And that's not including the boss. Let's see, I see 4, so far my math is probably correct. Did she level up on that? No, she's still 14. 13, 14, 14. The octopus's name is Siren. Yeah, I want to get a high sky unit over there. Well, let's see. How's Lion? Are you still... No, you're level 12. You're going to be on level then. Alright, go ahead and retreat. And we'll bring out another high sky unit to get over there as a pursuit unit. That way Tess doesn't completely destroy everybody. Oh, there's 5 units on the field. Okay, so my count's probably right. So once these 5 units go down, we'll be able to be ready to make our push. Let's have one more entertaining match before I time skip. Let's see how our ladies do. Yeah, this... Oh my god! Yeah, I need to bench him before I start getting alignment and reputation hits. Holy crap. Alignment 49, 56, 51, 0. Yeah, boy, I hope Krakens don't have alignment requirements, because that poor octopus, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bench this unit. Well, this isn't working. Oh, maybe we will take one of them out.
Fight it out.
It's the same problem I always have. I keep falling for the same trap, and I know the solution, and I just don't execute. When you have a city that's close to the enemy capital, what you have to do is you have to make sure your pursuit unit is set to the side rather than doing a straight line pursuit. That way, you can actually make a maneuver around no matter what's going on. So, for example, I'm never going to bother pursuing that unit. Yeah, they're going to get there. Now, if it starts to chase Gilbert, then we'll have to shift, but nope, it's chasing I. So that's what I would needed. So, as soon as I get done with this... My reputation meter just got tanked. Oh, good. There's a counter. We pulled a devil card and a death card back-to-back, so the reputation meter took a bad hit. But that just helped put it the other direction. Norn is the head of this prison. She seems to have been demoted. She used to be a monk, but now she is a shaman. Actually, Norn is a mere puppet of the Empire. All right, pause. Hold on. All right, now that this cleric unit is coming south, now Gilbert can take a maneuver to cut her off from getting back, and then we'll be able to take her out. Down here, meanwhile, that's not the best for me, but... Because Sherritt's unit has been changed a little bit. Sherritt and another demon are in the back, and they've got magic now, so we'll easily be able to make this unit leaderless, but it'll be a matter of trying to make sure they can't get back home. But I think Lons could probably take him out at that point. Or even one of the other units, maybe even Gilbert. That way Lons doesn't have to get too powerful. Let's see this happen real quick. We'll see how we do. Yep. Should be able to make it leaderless. There we go. Okay, so now I can move Lons out of his city safely. Because they can't capture towns if they're leaderless. So I don't have to worry about them retreating that far. Alright, so we're going to pause. And then Sherritt, you need to keep moving. Try to grab that hidden town up there. And then, who is this? I. Why don't you move this direction? Cut off their method of retreat. Their path of retreat. And then Lons, you're fine where... You know what? Go grab the Saroshian Temple, since you've got high alignment. We'll shift all units over to the west a bit, so Ash can come here. And then... Who is this? Aisha, you can come here. So then... Gilbert's moving in position. I need to get... Oh, good. So, unfortunately, the game doesn't tell you exactly where the Fog of War is, but Gilbert is in a position where I can see the enemy castle. That way, if I miscounted, I will be able to see any enemies coming out of their castle, and I can deal with them. But meanwhile, Selena can make this unit leaderless, right into Gilbert's waiting arms. We'll pincer the unit, take it out, take out that other one that's now retreating, that's just a dragon, and we'll be ready for the boss push. This is pretty much wrapped up. They have one unit left that's leaderless. I took out the other unit over here. So now we're going to do something kind of stupid. How many dinner bells do I have? Awesome. All right, we're going to start dinner belling all of the units so they teleport back home. This way, we will be able to maximize our income when the day changes, because that is how the prices are determined, It's based on what units are out. Now, we'll leave out Sherrit and the, oh shit, did I order lawns to... Oh, I did. Oh, well. Sherrit and... What's her name? This lady? What's her name? Marion, since they're going around and grabbing towns. And then I'm going to grab some items before I leave, or at least I want to see what they sell. Ooh, they sell 7 league boots. Wait, you can straight buy a golden beehive? Oh, that's interesting. Maybe in case you don't know it, if in case you can't find it or whatever. Interesting. All right. So in order to maximize my other items, I need 30 cure potions and 19 cure stones. So 30 cure potions. And 19 cure stones. Okay. So that means Selena is done with her job. I still need to find where cure anks are sold. So we'll do a... Where is it? Where's Dinner Bell? I got shifted around. We'll use a Dinner Bell on Selena. We'll use another one on Gilbert after he wipes this enemy out. And then we're just going to hang out here for a minute to get some cash money, which will hurt our reputation a little bit. But I'm not going to stick around for an exceptionally long amount of time. We just need to raise some cash early. That we've still got plenty of time on the reputation meter. Like, plenty of time. If you may remember, there was that witch Deneb, and in order to get her, your reputation meter would have to drop below a third. It is possible to tank your reputation meter below a third, get her, and then build it all the way back up and still achieve the best ending. It's just not what I'm wanting to do this time. So I'm not too concerned about it. Making sure no other units pop out. Okay, we're good to go. So I'm going to Dinner Bell our boy here. And I guess for Sherrit, I can go get any hidden treasures that are around that I may have missed. The Chaos Gate is the road of the gods. It is invisible to human eyes. But with the help of the Holy Sword, which we have, you may be able to find it. Find the sword first. Well, don't worry, buddy. I got this shit on lockdown. Alright, so Gilbert will be teleported back home, so we'll only have 2 units active, plus Pyro, who is free, and we can quickly gather things up and then hit the boss. Princess Marion has finished her route and has grabbed the Roshian Temple nearby the enemy capital. General Debonair and Norn were lovers who were to get married. When Norn heard that the Rebinels... Oh boy, I haven't drank enough Pepsi today. When Norn heard that you rebels killed Debonair, she was crying all night long. Norn is not on the Empire side. She merely wants to avenge Debonair. Yeah, well, the thing is, we didn't kill him. He frickin' left. So everything is fine. What is bullius? Alright, so... let's use Dinner Bells on our last 2 units, because they have both finished their jobs. And now we're going to hang out here for a minute. The reputation meter is nice and high. It will fall once noon comes. It is what it is. Right now we need cash, because 34,000 is not going to get us very far in this war. Okay, we've taken 2 small reputation hits, but now we have close to 300 grand. And of all the units in the army, Willis is the weakest. So he is going to be dispatched. Now, we're just going to leave him at home for a second. There was a couple things I wanted to see real quick. We have 2 full moonstones. I forget if those give me... Summons forth a were-tiger. Okay. You know what? Hold on. Willis, go back home for a second. Let me do some tweaking real quick. Alright, so Willis has 2 level 7s. Willis himself is a level 9. Let's remove Gardenia the fighter and Gibson the fighter. And now we'll go ahead and deploy him again. And now we're going to use those full moonstones on him. Because I want to see if he can get some stronger dudes. Let's see. I lost it. There it is. Alright, Willis. A were-tiger appeared. Excellent. A were-tiger appeared. Excellent. Okay, now the question is, what are their levels? Come on, game. Come on, game. Level 10. Oh, wow. Okay. So they're much better now. Alright, so Willis, we're gonna teleport you to the... I think... Can I take him to a Roshian temple? Let's see. I know I can take him to a city. Nope, it's gotta be a city. Okay, that's okay. So go ahead and teleport here. And then I need you... Well, you're here. I mean, you may as well buy 7 League boots now that I used one. Alright, so now I need you to move up into the enemy's territory, because by the time he gets there, it should be late. And he should be ready. So we've wound up making Willis a specialist unit. Willis is now the Night Stalker unit, since he's got 3 flippin' were-tigers. So he should be ready. Wait, before I engage, let me make sure there's nothing I've missed here. Okay, so if our reputation is considered high, we have a chance to get Norn after this fight. So hopefully it's high enough. Fingers crossed. We're wrong. The ideal empire we sought out is not like this. We are servants of the gods, and yet were unable to see through Rashidi. Had we known, Kaus would still be alive. That's Debonair. I thought about joining the rebels like Ronnie, but now it's too late. How shall I live now that Kaus is gone? All I can do is avenge Debonair. We'll go to hell together. Okay, geez. Calm your tits. Everything's fine. You need to trust in the Pyro. Trust in the Pyro. Alright, so make sure everyone's set to leader, and now we're going to tarot card the shit out of these guys. Damn, that was a powerful shot. One more might actually take her out. Oh yeah, definitely now. Well, never mind. Okay, do I have one of those? No. 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 Alright, do Emperor. And then we'll still have the Empress card in case people need healed. Well, now I could do it without feeling too much fear. She'll survive one more, so Hermit card it is. Yeah, there we go. Alright, this should be easy. I don't want to take them out because I don't want Pyro getting the experience points and the possible alignment hit. Damn, those were-tigers are pretty strong. Come on, guys, get your shit together. There you go. There you go. Good job. That should be level ups mostly around. Not bad. The 3 who are not new to the team. Excellent. You've won, but now I can join Kaus. Go ahead, kill me. Oh good, we have a high reputation. No, I'm not going to kill you. Wait, Debonair is not dead. Debonair went to the Highlands to see Empress Endora to find out the truth. Kaus is alive? He's alive! Yes, Debonair is alive. Look into my abs of knowledge. They will tell you the truth. Norn, there is no need to fight. I'm not your enemy. Are you asking me to join you? Yes. Of course. Let's go and find Debonair. No. How can it be? Yes, I trust you. Your abs are amazing. I'll be with you until death. Or until you get fat. Alright, so that is a victory. We did everything we needed to do on that one. There is one final piece of business, but I'll handle it off camera. Apparently, if we go back into the map, one of the cities has a dude who's going to ask for those Centol demon things that we picked up in there, and we can get some rare items as a result. So that's what I'm going to do between episodes. I'm also going to futz around with Norn. I don't think I'm going to use her as a proper unit because I've already got enough dudes right now. But so I'll do a little tweaking with the army. We're going to delete those level 7 fighters that I just moved out of Willis's team because they're going to be too weak. And then I'll figure out what the next stage is, and we'll continue our war then. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.